I gotta sneeze. It went away. Yeah, if you put a lash on wrong, you can literally look like you're cross-eyed. I have a really, really short attention span. So, I wanted to do this video only because I'm at a point in my life right now where I'm like starting to be more aware of a lot of things and like the reasons for everything that like is done. So that's really why I wanted to do this video, and just to talk with y'all. I'm about to do my makeup. I was supposed to be going out, but honestly, I don't even know if I'm going out. Like, I legit don't know. My makeup is like all over the place right now. Like, legit everything is all over the place right now. Like, my makeup just set up in general, like I'm next to my vanity right now. It is a hot mess, like, y'all, for real. So I'm gonna go in first with my Becca Cosmetics the Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector. If you are original OG of the Jimmy P gang, I started off on here doing makeup. Like, I love makeup. Makeup is like my thing. So yeah. This quick disclaimer. I feel like I had to put disclaimers in all of my videos because like the world is really sensitive nowadays. But if you are not a believer of like God or whatever, I definitely recommend you leave the channel right now because I don't want to offend anybody. So I shouldn't see anybody in my comments talking no craziness, okay? A lot of stuff has like been happening in my life, especially like over the past, like, I would say like year almost, not even year, like I would say like within the past like 6 months, I would say like a lot of stuff has been happening, and like I start to realize like I can't like look at it as like a negative thing. Like, I need to start looking at it more as like a positive thing. Like, everything that happens in my life is like for a reason. So for instance, like if something happens, something bad happens, like I can't look at it like, oh, I forgot. I just used my Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. This is what I use for my pores. It's really, really good. And I'm about to use my Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless Concealer. I use the normal to oily, and I'm in the color 335. Yeah, so like a lot of things that have happened in my life, even like the bad things, like I don't even look at them anymore as like bad things. I just look at it as like, okay, well, you know, God did this for a reason. I'm just like, wow, like I'm looking at it like, wow, like what was the reason for this one? Like, what was the reason for this? I'm at this point in my life right now, I legit don't have any friends, y'all. Like, it's not even a joke. And I've always been a person that had friends. Like, I've always had like somebody like to call, or like, you know, just like people that I could depend on, basically, right? And people that I just, for like the life of me, I always knew like this person is going to be here for me. Like, this is the people that I know that when I do become like whoever I'm going to become, I know these people are going to be here. Like, that's just that. And then God just be coming and just being like, it's like he just snatches it up. And I'm just like, how is that even possible? Like, how is that even possible that I had this mindset like, oh, okay, these people are going to be here for the rest of my life, blah, blah, and then they're just gone just like that, right? I would say when I first moved to Atlanta, I had about 6 friends. Right? 6, like really close friends that I legit could call and cry my heart out to and just talk to about any and everything, right? 6. And I would say 2 months into moving to it, no, 1 month into like about to leave, one of those friends dropped. I would say about 3 months into moving into Atlanta, 2 more dropped. And then I would say 6 months of being here, 1 dropped. And then the 8th month of me being here, 1 dropped. So, and I lied. I would say 5 friends I have in total, not 6. But yeah, so now it's like I legit don't have any freaking friends. I just got off the phone with my sister, and we were just talking. And she was like, you need to understand the process and understand what God is like doing. Like, You can't look at like your losses and take it as like, oh, that's like the devil is working, or oh, like why did this happen? Like you need to understand that and even my mom, like me and my mom always have conversations about this, but you need to understand that some things in your life happen for a reason so that you can excel to the next phase of your life. Like sometimes you ever feel yourself not being able to like get somewhere. It's like you're stuck and it's like, what's wrong? Like, what am I doing wrong? Why is this not working? Like you just don't know what the issue is. You also need to, like, besides evaluating what's going on in your life, like what you may be doing wrong, you need to also evaluate the people that you surround yourself with. And I will say this, since I started losing friends, things in my life have been going different, like legitly. God always has a plan for you, and if you feel like you're stuck, then something is wrong and you need to reevaluate some things in your life. And I felt like some of those things were friends, that people that I had in my circle. I had a prayer, right? I would always say a prayer, and at first I didn't say a prayer. I saw it on Twitter. It was like, when you start praying, start asking God, like, please remove like my enemies, or please remove negative people, or please remove people out of my life that don't need to be here, basically. And friends started disappearing. Like, I had seen that on Twitter one time. It always squirts in my eye. It makes me really nervous. I had seen that post on Twitter that had said that, and I was like, you know, like, I feel like I got a good circle. Like, ain't nobody leaving, like, period. But I had caught an energy one time, and I was like, what the hell? Like, what the hell? So I kindly just said a quick little prayer to God, like, please remove anybody from my life that doesn't need to be here, or whatever, right? And I mean, when I tell you, they just started dropping like flies. They legit started dropping like flies, y'all, like, for real. So I say that prayer at least once a month now, literally once a month. And some people still slip through the cracks, unfortunately, but most of the time I legit start to lose friends. Like, I'm legit not even joking with y'all. People are weird, and God just laughs at your plans. Like, he be like, you're a joke. Like, I already have your whole life mapped out, and you sitting here telling me what it is and what it ain't. And he will show you quicker than he can, like, you know, tell you, like, no, this is what it's going to be. I'm using the LA Colors concealer. I'm in the color tan. So I've always had this thing. I've always had like a need for, like, I would say friends. I'm being really open with y'all, okay? But I've always had like a need for friends. Like, I've always wanted people to like me, and I always wanted people like just to be my friend. Only because, not even because I was like pressed for friends, but I love interaction. Like, I love people, and I just always I like people. Like, you know what I mean? I like people. So I don't know, I just always was the type to need friends. But when I, you know, had friends, you know, I had my good circle of friends. Like, I was cool. Like, I didn't need no more of that. Like, I was good. That's like my biggest my biggest con about myself. I've always needed friends. So even if the friendship wasn't real, even if I, you know, blindly closed my eyes or just turned my head to fake shit, I always would still just like be okay with that, because I just always wanted friends. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me. So when I was younger, I've always had friends, but they were never genuine friends. Like, people really just like people would be mean to me, and I still would just be their friends. I'm like, I'm just like a little nice person. I just want people to be my friend. I want to have friends. I want to be like, you know, that I want to be like with people. I don't want to be sitting like, you know, by myself at lunch and all of that crap. Like, no. So and then that was a good thing. Like, I would get bullied like really bad, but that's another story. But I've always had at least one good friend. I would say that I would always have at least one good friend. But yeah, so me losing friends is like new to me. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? Like, I don't really have anybody that I could call and talk to, and like, you know, like, I just don't have that type of thing. Like, right now at this very moment in my life, I call my mom. You know what they say? They say, like, you know how people say like the top is lonely. I didn't want to be that girl that don't have like a friendship that I've had for many, many years, that I know like, okay, this person, even in the world full of fake and phony in the Hollywood scene, I know that I have these people that are going to be with me like through everything. Like I can trust them with like my last dollar. So like I don't have that. So that just brings me back to like God and everything. And sometimes it's not even people. Like sometimes it may not even be that person. It may not be you. It may just be the way the cookie crumbles. Like it legit could just be God, and he's just like, yeah, well, y'all aren't meant to be friends. Like this is it. Like this person is hindering you, and I'm gonna need for them to exit stage left. So that I feel like is what is going on like right now in my life, because the way people are leaving my life is like, what the hell? Like every time somebody leaves my life now, I'm like, what? Like, wait a minute, pause on the play. Is this a dream? Like, this don't even make sense. Like, legit crazy, because when I say the prayer, and I promise y'all, I say this once a month. I'm like, God, like, remove like my enemies from my life, remove people that from my life that are hindering me and that have ill intentions. And literally, a friend leaves every single time. And now I'm down to no friends. It's like, it's not even a joke. So I don't know. And if you take this personal, I'm sorry, but this is my process. This is my story. So I'm going to say it. And there's no beef. Well, no, legit, it's no beef. I have no beef with nobody. So if you got beef with me, that's your problem. But I have no beef with nobody. But God is just so funny, because he really works like wonders. And somebody had even asked me one time, and they were like, they had asked me like, how do you know God is real? Like, you never met him before, and these dumb stories in the books. Like one person had asked me, they're like, so you believe in unicorns? And I'm like, no, I don't believe in unicorns. And they're like, so why do you believe in a man walking from the sky? Or why do you believe that one man like parted seas and all of this? I'm just like, oh, you must have never talked to God, because I talk to God, and like that man talks back. I'm not even mad at like the way that my path is going. And that's what my sister just said to me. And she's just like, and my mom too, like all the time, just telling me like, you never know what a person can be doing to you. Like you never know secretly behind your back or even in your face what a person can be doing to you or saying about you, and just trying to like, they're preying on your downfall. So you're over here working your ass off and you wondering why stuff not going right. That's because somebody else preying on your downfall. Somebody that knows a little bit too much about your situation, which it could be somebody close to you, unfortunately, but they could be preying on your downfall. And some people unknowingly are preying on your downfall. Like it's not even like it's like any ill intentions. Some people may not even have ill intentions, but they could be preying on your downfall. Like some people have a green eye to certain situations, and they don't even know they have a green eye. Right now, it's like I'm having a lot of tests. So when I first moved here to Atlanta, I had a test and I failed miserably. I didn't have a job for 2 months, and I could have did so much in them 2 months. Bro, pause. This Milk mascara is the best mascara I've ever used. Can y'all see the difference in my lashes with just one swipe? I love this mascara. Now he's giving me the test again, and I'm running with it. Like I'm like so scared, but like I'm running with it. I planned on recording this video like a week ago when I was really, really feeling it. I think I had just hit like 1,000 subscribers or like 15. I don't know. I think I was hitting like a lot of subscribers, and I was really just feeling God and like his like purpose and like everything he was doing. He was doing stuff, and I'm just like, what the heck? And so, but right now I'm at a point, and I feel like something else is working on me, and it's not God. And I don't mean that in like the devil or anything. I don't mean it in the bad way, but a bad energy is like on me right now, and I'm shaking it. Like I always bounce back because I always shake it because I always talk to God and everything. But yeah, like I always a bad energy is on me right now, and I'm like literally at this very second of me recording this video, which I probably will feel completely different once I actually edit and upload this video. But right now at this very moment, I am feeling very like not motivated. Yeah, I don't know. And honestly, I've been having something in motion for about a month now, and I should have been on it. But honestly, I've just been really, really scared, and I don't know why. Like, I'm like, my mother said I was scared of success, and I really don't feel, no, I feel like I am scared of success, but more so in the way of like, what if this don't go right? What if it don't work? Like, what if people like don't support, or like whatever the case may be? And I just am so scared. I don't know. So yeah, I don't know. Like right now, like it legit took me 6 hours to record this video, because I've literally just been sitting here not doing anything. Legit just sitting here. Like, I keep trying to find excuses to like not do this video or just record in general, because I just really feel like something is latched onto me right now, and it's like a bad energy, and I just legit just didn't want to record any videos. Like, I was just sitting here. Like, I called my mom didn't answer. I called my ex-boyfriend, he didn't answer. I was calling people, people weren't answering, and then people start calling me back, and I'm like, okay, whatever. So I talked to my sister, and my sister was like, okay, I gotta go. I'm like, aw. So she hung up. So then my ex-boyfriend called me back, and he was like, yeah, I'm kind of busy though. I'm like, aw, gotta call you back. And then I called my mom, and my mom was like, yeah, I'm busy though. And I'm like, aw, gotta call you back. So like everybody just kept telling me call back. And I'm just like, okay, Jimmy, get up. Like, why are you, stop calling people, stop trying to, what are you doing? Like, get up. So I got up and I'm recording. God works way harder than the devil. So if you are at a point in your life and you feel like nothing is going right, or like you're just having a bad sprout, or like your bad time in your life, you're just having a bad point or whatever, you need to just sit back and reevaluate. Like, talk to God. Not even reevaluate. Talk to God. Sit to God and be like, yo, what's good? Like, what's good? What people fail to realize, people think like God is like a parent, and God is not your parent. Like, God, yes, he's the father, but God is not your parent. God is everything. He's your parent, he's your friend, he's your best friend, he's your sister, your brother, he's everything. So just how y'all be sitting here, he's your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whatever the case may be, just how you be sitting here talking to your best friend like, girl, that nigga ain't shit. Talk to God. Like, God, why is this nigga not shit? Like, God's not going to judge you. He's not your parent. You're not cussing at your mom. You're not telling your mom like, mom, why this nigga not shit? Like, you're talking to somebody that knows you inside and out. Don't be fake. Like, why are you being fake? Why are you being fake to somebody that know you? How that even make sense? And another thing, God don't bless no mess. At this point in my life, I take everything as, okay, what is this showing me? Like, what is this showing me? And not that I never was like that before. I was more so of a person like, okay, like, shit happens. That's it. But now I'm like, no, it's a reason that this happened. Like, it legit is. I feel like last year was like self-revelation. Is that the right word? Self-awareness. Basically learning myself, loving myself, getting to know myself, knowing what I like and what I don't like. This year is more so about revealing. I feel like God is legit revealing everything. And like, legit everything. So if you are in my life and you're doing me any kind of wrong, I just want you to know that you won't be for long. Like, legit, God is revealing everything. Like, legit everything. I shouldn't have been so nice and so open to a lot of people. So I can't even really be mad at that person. I can't even be mad at myself. I'm not even mad at myself about it. I'm just like, hey, like, everything happens for a reason. Like, legit, that is what I live by now. Nothing just happens just because. Everything happens for a reason. I'm a Virgo, and I want perfection in everything that I do, and I overthink stuff entirely too much. Everybody pause. Say it with me right now. We're going to talk to God, okay? God, please remove any negative or unwanted or interfering energy, people out of my life. And for all my subscribers too, remove that from their life, okay? Amen. I'm using my Milani's Big Blush in the color Bellamy So Bronze. I'm about to go on my Carly Bible palette, which is my Holy Grail palette. Since I bought it, day one, A1, I love you, Carly. If I would could meet one YouTuber that I just, well, besides the obvious ones like Aaliyah J and Jayla Corian, I would want to meet Carly and Nicole. They're like besties anyway, but I love them so much. I love Carly, I love Nicole. But anyway, oh yeah, that's that. But thanks so much for watching this video. I hope somehow, some way it was beneficial. I don't know. It definitely was beneficial to me because I got it off my chest. But yeah, thanks for watching this video, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see y'all in my next video.